Hi, I'm going to show you how to design a taser, but under one condition. Is this safe, and if those sparks touch anybody? I would like you. A taser is basically a device that generates very high voltages above 10 volts and is used to kill the person. It's super high voltage. What did you expect? You just chase somebody continuously. So if the secondary to primary turn ratio is 100, if I apply 10 volt AC at the input, I'll have a 10 volt AC at the output. Now for my transformer, I use this one. This specific transformer has this wire arrangement and it has a secondary to primary ratio of around 60. So the output voltage will be 6 times the input. Here I connected a power cable to the primary to connect it to the wall plug. With 120 volt AC on the input, I should have close to 7 volts AC on the output, which I'll measure. I'll plug it in. A quick research shows that different transformers work best at different transformers. The primary winding is an inductor. Imagine it is this spring. If I force a voltage across it, it will charge and discharge based on what I dictate across it. But if I charge it and then let go, then it will discharge to a very high voltage, way beyond 100 volts, and that on the secondary means more than 10 volts. So for example, if I connect my 100 volt supply here to the primary and charge it and then disconnect it, the voltage of the primary should jump up, creating a huge voltage on the secondary here that should create a spark. Let's try it out. There is nothing. Is there actually a voltage? Well, my theory was right. Obviously there is high voltage on the secondary, but the problem is that there is high voltage on the secondary. I've made my simple circuit here and I attach it to the primary, and I'm using my 7 volt drill battery as the source. Let's try it out. Wow, this is wild. You can see how far... It's a strange pain. It's as if somebody is stabbing your finger, but the blade, it doesn't stop there. It keeps going through your veins until it reaches your heart. I love it. I made it look more like a by gluing these nails to it. Let's look at it spark now. This gap is quite wide. Let me measure it for you. Well, you know, metal is generally conductive and electrons always find the easiest path to travel. So I would never touch any high voltage with a 100-mile long metal pole. There's a famous saying that goes like this: like, share and subscribe to my channel. But I still feel like I'm missing something.